Maayong adlaw. My name is Janine.
My name is John.
Hi, I'm Cherie.
My name is Mary Rose.
My name is JR.
And welcome to
The Pod Pointe.
Season 2!
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Season 2. Yes, you heard that right. Season 2 of The Pod Pointe. Woo!
Yeah. Yes, we are on season 2 now, and we thank our listeners and viewers. And we're here because we wanted to be able to showcase should no, but show our new talents. May ganon, bitaw. So newly added members of the Pod Pointe family. So I think
Yeah.
it's but right to have a season 2 for this.
Yes. And
Podcast.
yeah, Season 2, new faces, new topics, and still, we'll try our best to give out 2 episodes every month.
Yes, that's right. So we would aim that on this because we would aim for second and fourth Sunday every month that we can be able to prepare a episode for you, and on the second Sunday of the month that would be our group podcast, and on the fourth Sunday of the month we would love to be able to have guests over in our episode. So that would be so exciting. Tama ba?
Of course.
Yay.
Yes, so without further ado, guys, we've got some new faces to show you all. See these lovely faces? Can you? Yeah. These guys. Don't be
Hi.
shy, guys. Say hi.
Hi, everyone. What's up?
Hello.
Hello. Good
Yeah.
afternoon. Good morning to everyone
So
listening.
what's our topic to? Oh yeah, you're about to say something, John.
I was just gonna say, please give them time, guys. It's their first time to be in front of camera, so they will ease up in a while.
Actually, it's the second time for Cherie
Oh
and,
yeah.
and Mariam, but
I'm
first
still
time for
adjusting.
JR. How do you
Yes,
feel
yes.
right now, JR? Let's shake off that.
Uneasiness.
First of all, I'd like to thank everyone who take into account my or recognize me as part of the Pod Point.
Of course.
It's really a humbling recognition for me as well, being part of the Pod Point. Of course, I was a faithful listener to the podcast as well. Yes.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, and being able to be part of it is a great recognition for me as well. So,
Wow,
so
that
I'm
deserves
really,
a clap.
I'm really great. I'm really
Thank you,
thankful.
thank
I'm really
you.
thankful.
Highly appreciated. So,
of
guys,
course, of
for
course.
those who are listening to us, you never know. You might be promoted to be part of the team.
Promoted, John. Yeah. Okay, so yes, John, let's dive in for our topic today.
Yeah, so for today, our topic is all about a friend of mine, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
Or basically, friendship.
Yeah,
Yeah, we start
friendship.
with being friends because that's who we are. Friends ba tayo?
Of course.
Yeah. So, go ahead, John.
Yep, so, guys, before we start, since we're talking about friendship, what is friendship to you in one word?
Oh, in one word. Yeah.
That's nice.
I think for
Sorry
me,
for putting you in a,
Okay.
on the spot.
Na-shock
but
sila,
yeah.
na-shock. Like, wait.
That's sort of like the trial,
The
the hazing
trial.
portion of newcomers.
Yeah,
so yeah, for me, I think I can describe friendship in one word as a honest relationship. So you're honest, being honest.
yeah. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. How about you, John?
Me, friendship, unity.
Sige.
That's a great way
friend-
to put
sorry.
it. No, that's fine.
Okay, friendship is accountability, of course.
Pwede.
Wait,
Yeah.
na-stress
Nice.
ko. Kamu sa
Can you define accountability, please?
Uy, one word naman. Masyado ka na.
No more follow-up questions.
Questions.
Sige.
Sige, for me, friendship is a covenant. It is through thick and thin.
No
Nice.
split.
But yeah, it is a promise.
It is a promise.
Yeah.
Ako, friendship is love. Ah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
for us, John.
Thank you guys for answering that question. Put you guys on the spot.
Yeah.
Pero ito, guys, when do you think friendship is born?
Yeah.
Oh, sige. That's really, I think it's a tricky question. For me, you can pinpoint a specific time when you can say it is already friendship, the real one. So for me, it can be sometimes it can be when you realize that you have specific habits or values that you share, or you
Similar
have,
interests.
Yeah, similar interests, correct. And then sometimes it's also when you go through this difficulties in your life, and then there's this someone who is with you, ready to
During that
accompany you,
time,
to support
yeah.
you, and be with you. You realize, this one is for keeps, really. So that is for me when you can say a friendship is born.
Interesting.
In addition to that, no, I think we've established that having people with the shared values rather, having the same moral and ethical principles towards one another, or being able to relate with one another in a common ground where you can establish type of relationship. It's not necessarily a friendship, let's say per se, more on the acquaintances, being acquainted with one another. I think is a first step.
Yeah.
Since we've established that there's a shared values, we have the same belief, we have the same fidelity, being able to be part of a certain type of group that really enhances and helps us, I think, on a more individual level, being to grow even further as a person, I think.
Yeah.
Duh. Ano na, John? Ano na? Ano na, John? Sige ba?
Guys.
Ikaw nga?
I think I can retire already.
But personally, you, John, when is friendship born?
I think for me, very simple. Sorry, guys. Sorry to ruin the momentum. But for me, friendship is born when you just feel like you click with one another.
That's the word. Yeah, the
Yeah,
click,
click.
no? Yung
Yeah.
ana, yes, which
Mm, mm, mm.
goes to
Yeah.
similar interests,
Yeah.
shared
Yeah, yeah,
values,
yeah,
as
yeah.
what Jared said.
And I've
Yeah.
heard this quote. I forgot where, but it goes like this: When you vibe, you vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
Ganahan
Same
kay ko
wavelength.
dyan. May mga pakot. Yeah. Which is actually, yes, very much related Jud, about it. And so, here's my second question about friendship. Do you think it is a must that we choose our friends carefully?
Yeah. Interesting question. Why don't we start
Yeah.
with Marianne?
Mary.
Mary
Rose.
Ann ka dyan!
Marianne. Mary Rose, sorry. My
Ilan
bad.
na ba?
I understand. I'm used to it.
My bad.
Okay, Mary Rose.
May vibing bang nangyayari ngayon?
Okay, so going back to the question. What was the question again? I'm lost.
I mean, is it a must that we choose our friends carefully?
Yeah, for me, it's a must that we should choose our friends carefully because, as what the Bible says, bad company corrupts good character,
Mhm.
and so
That's
the circle of friends that we have, the people that we get, that the people that we mingle with all the time, really makes an impact to our lives, diba? So one way or another, ma-influence kita, diba?
Correct, correct.
Sa lifestyle, the values that we share, also our perspectives also ma-influence, and so we should always be careful in choosing who we go with most of the time, and even though moingon ka nga, no, I am very firm with what I believe in. I am obeying God, but no, you should always. The Bible says, "Bad company corrupts good character." So, it's really what is happening in reality, diba? That peer pressure, diba?
Correct.
The things that happens to us, or the bad things or the consequences of the things that we do, it's because of peer pressure. We are all the time, I mean most of the time, influenced by our circle of friends. So it's really a necessity to choose our friends wisely. We need to be friends with the friends that that we share the same values, we share the same goals, and also friends that we can grow together.
Yeah.
Diba? So, yeah.
Grow together and be able to like influence each other to become the best version of ourselves.
Correct.
Yeah, no? Yeah, no.
Correct.
So it boils down really to having quality relationships.
Ay,
Yes.
correct.
Yeah.
Quality
Everything.
relationships.
That's
Yun
the
yun.
word.
Kaya nga, ba't bigla akong nagtagalog? Ano ba? Naisip ko si Ate Sheila kaya ganon. But,
Shout out.
you know, I think they say that as you grow older, like your friends will
Starts
become
to-
Yeah.
lesser or
Yeah.
smaller. I think
Yeah.
that says it
I
too.
can agree with that, really. Because ako personally, we, with my friends, we outgrow each other now. So, we outgrow people, Jude,
Yes.
eventually. But the ones that we keep are truly the ones that are worth keeping.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they stick like a family.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
More
the
than a
thing-
family for me.
Yes.
And the
Oh.
thing with smaller groups, I think, is it is more cohesive with one another. So the more closer you are, the stronger the bond that you have, or that you
Yeah.
can you experience with one another. I think.
Watch
Yeah.
out ka dyan.
Oo.
Cohesive. Ano yan?
Sorry, my vocabulary is very low.
Bitaw, John, so what do you say about this, John?
Yeah, it's really true what they've said earlier about when you grow older, your group of friends become smaller, and
Mm.
as what JR said, being cohesive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, regardless of that, there's still peer pressure rampant.
Mm.
But curious to know, just want to hear yes or no. Is it still, considering at our age right now? I mean, back when we were younger, of course, peer
Yeah.
pressure was very rampant. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
considering our age right now, do you think you still give in to peer pressure, or is peer pressure still around us at our age?
I think
Individually, in our age, ano ba rin? Parang iba-iba yung age ko dito Pareho lang ba? Yeah, ako personally, when I answer that, I think, yeah,
Yeah.
it still is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why it's really important that I think it's because it's called circle of influence also.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because there would really be influenced. I mean,
Yes.
like there would really be kanang what's gonna happen is that someone will get influenced with someone jud.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you get affected.
Yeah.
So that's why it's really is important that we choose, and if it's
Yeah.
time to let go, I think
Yeah.
yeah,
Because-
we have to be brave about it and let go.
Yeah, because there is like being influenced compared to being pressured
Yeah.
Yeah.
to do something.
Correct.
Mm.
More
true
of
as well.
influence is more of like hopefully it's more in the positive side.
Yeah, you
Mm.
you just want to consider what that person, your friend, thinks about what you want to
Mhm.
decide on. So
Yeah.
because there is respect and also love, you tend to agree on what he or she is like, and his or her opinions on something.
Okay, nang dahil because we are like we have this word na letting go and all of that. Na Chicano.
Oh,
So I'm gonna ask this because in Proverbs chapter 27 verse 5 to 6 it says, "Better is open rebuke than hidden love." Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. So what are your thoughts on this one?
That's a tough question.
Yeah, that's
No?
really.
I think, frankly, I like to be around with people, or personally, I like to be around with people who talks to you with integrity and being honest, rather than friends who sugarcoat every other comment that they said, anything
Mm.
about you. Yeah. So I think personally, I would rather have like a hurtful truth being open and about, rather than people who are ignoring the fact or minimizing the, what's the term? Minim-
Minimize the damage.
Hurt.
Emotional damage.
I think that's for me. That's how I kind of think about it.
I agree. But
Mm.
then for me, it's kind of hard, Jude, especially if you don't want to lose that friendship or that relationship that you have.
I agree.
And then what you want to say to him or her is like something that will cause him or her pain.
Correct.
So it would really be something to reconsider again and again, to think
Yeah.
through before you say. But you
Prayerfully consider
Yeah.
and yeah.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's, yeah.
Correct.
I think it's one of the ways to like minimize like what
Mm.
attorney Cherie
Emotional.
said. It's basically like cite examples, like 3 circumstances where that thing occurred, and then maybe point out these examples to the person so that it will be a form of a constructive criticism rather than a
Mm-mm.
hateful comment.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Nice.
Okay, John?
Yeah, it's a case to case basis for me because we might be doing these things like constructive criticism with good intentions, but we also have to understand that not all people share our sort of like our perspective of things, so we never know how well
Yeah.
they manage these kinds of things. So it's really it's really dependent on how or who that person
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
So it's really hard,
Mhm.
very
It
subjective.
is.
Also, not everyone is open for rebuke or correction.
Yeah.
So
I also wanted to say that, Sad. No? Yeah, because I think personally, human as we are, we don't really want to be corrected or rebuked. And if one may do so, it would really hurt.
Mm.
So I think that's why you said nga, it's gonna be difficult because some people would really take it very hard and difficult.
Mm.
So you might be thought of as a ano na, something who is bad,
you might be misunderstood.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
so that's why it's
yeah.
really it's a difficult thing to do. But I think following Jesus and as as believers of Jesus, really have to it's honing of our character that we really humble ourselves and have that open heart because we're people.
Mm.
We can commit mistakes.
Yeah.
And how can we learn if others wouldn't be able to say that to you and if you think that what you're doing is right it's actually really very clear now that others are being hurt for your actions or something and that nobody would be able to say that you did something wrong. That's also like, diba? It's so sad if that kind of friendship wouldn't be that way. So I agree with JR nga, we have to learn to be in that kind of friendship. Yung nga na.
Yeah, I think it's also about like molding siguro that other person. If you molding that other person to be able to handle constructive criticism siguro. Be that influence to that
And
friend.
I think like if you're really like a true friend, you also don't want to hurt man pod
Yeah.
your
Other person.
You only
friend.
want what's best for
Yeah,
Correct.
it's really out of your kanang love and concern, and I think this is where we could also apply that, we have to graciously
Yes.
kanang say it and
choice
really
of words
choice
really
of
Yeah.
words
matter.
and
Tone of voice.
Yes.
yes
that's
and
all.
pray, cause it's really really important.
It's difficult, but we need to do it. Eventually, we need to do it.
True, true.
There's a psychological term for that. It's called cognitive dissonance. So when your shared belief,
Ano ba?
What was that again?
Cognitive
cognitive
dissonance.
O, diba?
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that. Cognitive
Mm.
dissonance.
So it's when your belief of yourself is contradictory to what other people think about you, and so there's a dissonance with how people react towards you and your belief in yourself.
Parang blind spot. Like, I think we all have a blind spot. Like, we think that this is really right, and we think that we're okay with this and that. But other people really see it as like, no, it's really something needs to be corrected. Ano ba? So, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
So serious.
Yeah.
Cognitive dissonance.
learning a
Emotional
lot.
damage.
Cohesive.
A lot of words today.
Yeah, a
New
lot of
words.
words.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think in saying that, one thing that comes to mind when we be honest is being an impact to our friends. And in transition to that, can you guys share to us a story of a friend who made a huge impact in your life?
Oh, si JR. Okay, ready?
I'm ready for the next word.
Yeah, ready kami.
Next new word.
Or si Cherie, meron ba?
Ako, sige. Me, siguro, my friend, because what I've shared before when I was interviewed for Pod Pointe, that I'm living alone here in Cebu. So, my friends are really like my family here. So, it is really, they're really the ones to whom I go to and seek for help or advice. Because
you're
my
alone,
family
right?
is, far. So, for me, I can pinpoint my law school friends. So I have this circle. We are
Take
5 in
note.
the group.
Law school friends.
Yeah, 5, and we've been through a lot, Jude. So I also believe that friendship would develop through time. It would grow through time. So since we've been through, I can't even say the word, the toughest of times. So I can say and I can vouch that they have been my anchor also here.
Yeah,
So
that's
yun.
lovely.
Mm.
And I would really say that friendship is a gift from God. Jud.
Yes, correct.
Like, no, it's something that, no, I can't imagine a world without friends.
Yeah. There's even this Bible verse that says, friends are those who sticks closer than a brother.
Like a
So
brother or like a
yeah, like a
family.
family. So if you are like me, away from your immediate family, God puts people in your life to be with you and to journey life with you. So ing anak ka, nindot ang friendship for me.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I agree on that.
Ako. Sorry.
Yes, ikaw. Ikaw, Mariam.
As what I've said na daghan kog na outgrow na friends, but the ones na akong gi-keep kay kanang the ones worth keeping good for me. So yeah, right now I have like lesser friends na compared before, but there's this specific friend na you know who we've been
We call her Didi.
Itatago natin sa pangalang Didi.
Yes.
Shout out, Didi.
May pa-shout out. Okay, so yeah. Not sure if everyone knows, but we've been friends for more than a decade, I think. Since high school man. So yeah, but just like other friendships, we also had our ups and downs or yeah, kana na ay cool off mga ingon anak, but after that mga cool off or mga like seasons of misunderstandings or kanang seasons of kanang gitas inyong friendship.
Trials, adversities.
Yeah. After that kay ara jud mo ma-feel na mas na-strengthen ang inyong friendship
Yeah.
and that's when you can say na we are really kanang isa na
Proven and tested.
yeah
Pack
Yeah.
stamped.
may pasil. So that's when you can say na thank you Lord, I really have a friend like her, a friend
can count on.
I can rely on, like a friend
Mm.
I can fully trust.
Yes.
So diba, that's when honesty comes in. So yeah, a friend na kanang confident gid ka na she's really a true friend. So
Yeah.
I'm really thankful to God for her life. So
Mm.
yeah. So I'm really grateful because na-restore gid among friendship
Mm.
even after all those trials.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Didi.
Naghilak na ron.
Naray
Naghilak
tissue.
na.
Kuha niya
Naghilak
tissue.
na ron.
Yeah, so that's actually our topic for today. It's about friendship, and I really appreciate the three of you. And there's gonna be more of us talking about stuff. So this is just the beginning. This is episode 1 of season 2.
Yeah.
Hey.
So how do we wrap this off, John? Any takeaways for today?
Yes, I have. Covenant, cohesive, cognitive dissonance.
Learner.
Fast learner talaga si John. Ano yan? Bookworm, di ba?
Mm.
Season 1, bookworm.
I have to up my vocabulary game, guys.
Yeah, so that's it. We would want to again thank you, the three of you, and of course, there's more of us for the next episodes. And John, call to action. Invite our viewers and listeners.
Yeah, so as always, guys, you can find us in Spotify. Just search for Pod Pointe. The Pod
The Pod
Pointe,
Pointe,
if I'm
yeah.
not mistaken. And we also have our Sunday service here in One Central Hotel, 7th floor. And if you're not available, we also have our online worship in Facebook. You can just find Cross Point Church.
It's every Sunday at 10
Every
a.m.
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you,
10
thank you. Every Sunday at
We
10
help
a.m.
out. That's what friends are
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, of
Floor,
course. Of
seventh
course. And yeah, please like our socials as well. So as I mentioned earlier, Facebook we have Crosspoint Church, and in Instagram we have the Pod Pointe.
Yes, we also have a separate Facebook account also for the Pod Point. But
Yeah.
official posts will be in our church FB, which is Crosspoint Church, Cebu.
And I think we also have YouTube, right?
Correct. So, because we do video podcasting, that's what we
Yeah.
do. So we also officially post our videos in our YouTube account, which is in Crosspoint Church, Cebu.
Yeah, so if you'd like to see the faces to the names, check us out in YouTube.
Oh, diba? May ganon. Pangitaan siya si John Rusty. Oh, diba? Yes, and that's a wrap. I
Yay.
hope you have a
Yay.
lovely day. See you in our next episode.
See you.
Bye.
What's up, everybody? The Pod Point family would like to hear from you. If you want to share or ask something about our episodes, or if you want to suggest a topic for next discussion, please, you can send us an email to thepodpointcebu@gmail.com. It is the Pod Point's mission to point today's young adults to Jesus. We hope that our podcast gives them the encouragement and teachings they need in facing their life issues. So, we would love you to share this episode to your friends and family. Also, please follow and rate our Spotify account. This will surely help us reach more people on this platform. I will end with a verse. Psalm 115, verse 1. Not to us, Lord, not to us, but to your name give glory, for the sake of your steadfast love and your faithfulness. See you all!